guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I fill in my brows. So let's just jump right into it. So as you can tell, my brows have nothing in them right now. I do have a lot of hairs, but I do have some, spots that don't have as much hair in them, and they're a little bit uneven. So my favorite tool to use is the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I'm in medium brown or medium ash. And one side has the spoolie, which is perfect for combing through, and then the other side has the actual pencil. So first I like to take the spoolie and I like to brush the front hairs up, and I like to brush the outer hairs out towards my eyebrows. And this just gives me a better look at where I want my brows to be so that they look the fullest. So I just go ahead and pull them up in the front and pull them to the side on the sides. So once you have your hairs right where you want them, you're going to take the pencil side of the brush and only allow yourself a little tiny bit of the pencil, just because you don't want it to be too long and break it. So I like to outline the bottom of my brow first, starting in the middle right above my iris, just to really define the baseline and make that the straightest part. I really like the underneath of the brow to be the first place that I start, because I like that to be the most defined. I find that it's a little bit more natural. And when I'm doing this, I'm using small, really light strokes. So even when I go up to the front of the brow, I have my hand at the very far back end of the tool, and I just comb it through really, really softly. So then once I have that baseline, I start to fill in a little bit of the middle, and then it really bothered me that the front was so sparse, so I ended up going in and doing the front part of the brow. And I'm showing you here that I like to follow the hairline, so the hairs grow upward at the middle point of the brow, or like in the middle of my face, and then once the arch goes out, the hairs start to go to the side. So I just follow the natural way that the hair grows. So then when I start outlining the top of the brow, I like to start in the middle above the arch once again, and I really start to just gently fill that in. I want this part of the brow to be the lightest, just so it doesn't look like I have a huge line right there, because I want it to look pretty natural. But as you'll see here, when I start to fill in the tail, I really like that to be really, really nice and defined. So the easiest way to do this is just to be really, really light-handed and not to go too hard with this product. This product has like a really, really natural effect to it, so you won't have too much trouble. But if you're a beginner, it might be a little bit easier just to start out really, really light. So then once I've got the brow pencil filled in as much as I want, that's when I go back in with that spoolie and I just blend this. This is like a blending brush for you. So this is really going to be nice to kind of diffuse anything. If you feel like you have any lines, this will really take care of that. So then, like I said, I really like that arch, the tail, to be defined. So I went in after I blended it and just defined it a little bit more. So here you can see the difference from one brow done, the other brow not done. So then I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing with this brow as well. So as you can see, the brows aren't perfectly identical, but that's fine because brows are meant to be sisters and not twins. Everybody's eyebrows are a little bit different, so just know that going into it. So then as an added step, I like to take my paint pot and soft ochre, and this is like a really great concealing shade. You can use your concealer too if that's easy for you, but I really like this because I really like the color of it. And then I take a small concealer brush with a little bit of product on it, and then I just sculpt out the lower brow. This is really good if you're a beginner, as well, because if you do kind of go outside the line that you want, this is a really, really easy way to clean it up. And just make sure that you blend it in. I like to flip over the brush so that there's no product, and really just blend it into the rest of my eye. So the final touch that I like to do is I like to use this Anastasia clear brow set on my brows so they're not flying all over my face throughout the days, because sometimes the hairs can fall out of place, and this is like glue for eyebrows. So yeah, once you've set your brows, then you are finished, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Like and subscribe if you liked it, and leave me a comment below so I know what you guys are looking for your next tutorial. Alright guys, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.